as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Henry running left. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender fails, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another run for Henry. And 2 yards all he can get since 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop her at the line. No gain.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. With the big guys up front saying, give me a push, and I'll do the rest. You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Lamar now from the gun. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Jukes out a one stop. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Fields throwing here. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw, bat and baseball, like you grip it tight and you grip that ball tight, usually bad things follow.
They go play fake with Jackson. He lost it deep left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
This is Henry on second. This is close, but it looks like they got the stopping time. Yep, marked at the 40. That brings up third down. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens leading near the break. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Completed over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
1st down, here's Lamar. Has it at the 7. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
On the move, headed right. Cutting in the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens get more points to end the lopsided first half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push the lead to 20. Stout all set to send this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Fields on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Right. 331.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Mevis ready to send this one away. to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Lamar out of the pistol. This is man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
It's Henry on the counter. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Mitchell up the middle. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. Back to Henry. And this is going to end behind the line, Brock. A great stop down in close. Now let's see if they want to risk it here on 4th and goal.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense? So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the half to give to Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 13. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He lets one fly deep downfield. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried to fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Handoff headed right to Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. So we're through 3 here. It's the Ravens with possession and a big enough lead already. They could probably coast the rest of the way. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Going with King Henry here. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to turn backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Stout all set to send this one away. Gibson now to return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the keeper, here's Fields. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, Really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st and 10 from the 41. Coming right is Hall. He will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the gun, it's Hall. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Here we go. Good. Go.
The QB keeping this option on 1st and goal. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on 1st down. More to come.
They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Oh. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets get it back to a 19-point deficit. Mevis ready to send this one away. Evans now to return. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
At their own 13-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd down. At the 19-yard line.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. up to take a knee on second down. So in front of the